So all the baby bearded dragons are doing good. There's 5 altogether. They love their pumpkin baby food. They like it better than string bean baby food. But they're all really strong, running around, jumping. They haven't started eating their crickets yet. You can see all the small crickets here. I put in 4 or 5. But the dragons are only like 3 days old. And sometimes they can take a week before they actually start to hunt and eat. But at least they are eating the baby food and sipping on this water. Now, when they're first born, I like to put water on a little lid with a napkin on it, like a bounty paper towel. Keep it nice and damp all day. Definitely don't need to let it dry up. And don't put a bowl in here. If you have baby bearded dragons, don't put a deep bowl like that, because if they jump in it and they can't get out, they're going to drown. You definitely want to make sure they have a nice basking area so they can get directly under the light, and a nice cool off area to come over and cool down when they need to. Now, I have a heating mat under the fronts of both ends of this aquarium, and that's so if they get over here and they get too cold, the floor is still warm, so they're not going to get cold. Because sometimes with the babies, they will come over to the cold side and they get cold so fast, it's like they get stiff or they're not mobile and they can't get back over here. So by having the floor warm, they stay, pretty well warm. They don't get too cold. I'm really happy that these are doing good. I didn't expect so many to actually hatch out and live, honestly, because a lot of people just have the worst luck with hatching bearded dragons. But I'm very happy. I mean, of course, I've got my adults over here who are doing well. And the babies are doing extremely well. I'm so happy. And these will be our pets. I may let a friend of mine get 1 or 2 of them. But no, we're not selling. They're so cute. And they're so tiny, it's hard to get a good shot of them. I don't know what morph they are. I know the mother was a 0 and the father was a classic. I guess what you would call a classic dragon. These are a little bit darker than this one. I love the markings, the patterns on their back. So pretty. And they all have, it looks similar from afar, but when you get up close, they have different markings. Like, if you look at this one, and then look at this one, they're different. And this one's a lot lighter. See, this one's patterns on down the back. And then look at this one. They're extremely different. Even these two aren't the same. This one is really pretty. I mean, they're all pretty, but it's a lot lighter. I just hope they all stay healthy and do well. They love their little rock. I found that rock in the mountains of North Carolina and brought it home. And I thought it would make a good addition to my dragon tank. And I have to say, the babies, they absolutely love it. And I love using the carpet with the babies because the glass can't get cold. When you have babies, you cannot let them get cold. It's just, you can't let them overheat, but you definitely cannot let them get cold because they will die. I mean, the adults can't get cold for long either, though. When I hear that people ship dragons in the mail, it terrifies me, because if you get a bout of cold weather, they're going to be in extreme danger in the mail. Even with overnight shipping, I've seen people where UPS was late even with the overnight shipping, and they'd offer a refund back. But that doesn't help get your dragon home safely, Anything can happen. You have to be very careful shipping these in the mail. A lot of people put hand warmers in the box around the dragons. They do the same thing with crickets and roaches. They will put the hand warmers in there in shipping. It's pretty smart. Definitely need to keep them warm, but you only get like 48 hours out of a good hand warmer. Anyways, I just wanted to show the dragons off. and give an update on the how everything's going. So far, so good. We only lost one to begin with when they were first hatching. I guess it just didn't get out in time. And these are so tiny. Yeah, that one really likes that rock. It's always up there. I wish I knew about like what the morphs, the patterns and stuff were, what the colors mean, because I have no idea. I know I have a zero. This is Sylvia. That's her baby food smoothie beside her. She absolutely loves baby food. I mix it with a little bit of water. She likes the pumpkin better than the green beans, but I give her both. Sometimes when she won't eat her bugs or her vegetables or her greenery, like I bring that baby food in and she will drink it down. And it keeps her hydrated. Of course, they have a water fountain too, but she really enjoys the baby food. Hi, Sylvie. She is so pretty. She likes to make a mess out of her aquarium. She slings her food everywhere. She likes to chase the crickets around before she eats them. I know a lot of people don't like the hammocks or the carpet, but I absolutely love it. She loves her hammock. I wash it daily. Come in here and sanitize everything down. And there is Seymour Butts. Can't hardly see him because he's under the hammock. There he is. Uh-oh, he's getting mad. He don't like the flash. And here's Mr. Burt Reynolds hanging off of his hammock, doing what he loves best, relaxing. Let me cut the flash off. There we go. That's what I consider a classic bearded dragon. That's what the guy said. That was the father of these babies. So it would be like Bert and Sylvia had been bred. That's what these babies are supposed to be.